Sami Zayn attacked Roman Reigns on Friday Night SmackDown, leading to one of the loudest pops I've ever heard in my entire life, and leaving me asking the question, why don't they just put the title on him now? So Friday Night SmackDown, the big running thread throughout the show was Roman Reigns saying, I'm going to go out at the end of the night, take care of business, and talk about the state of the bloodline. Jimmy Uso was there. Solo Sikoa was there, backstage at least that night. And he said, Solo, Jimmy, you guys go away. You guys go to the back. You guys enjoy yourselves. Enjoy dinner. I got business to take care of in the ring. Roman comes out and he says that at War Games, he looked into Sami's eyes and he saw everything he needed to see. And he saw greed. He saw Sami Zayn coming for him. He saw the jealousy in Sami Zayn's eyes. And that's why he did what he did last Saturday at the Royal Rumble. That's why he attacked Sami Zayn in such a vicious way. And just when we think it's done, and just as Roman is saying, I don't talk about that. That's in the past now. I'm only focused on the future. And just then, Sami Zayn, a hooded figure who was Sami Zayn, came out and attacked Roman Reigns to, again, one of the loudest pops I've heard in my entire life. Sami is over as anyone has ever been. And it is not, and I know there are a lot of people out there who are like, oh, well, it's Roman. It's Roman who's driving. It's Roman who's driving. Or people like, it's Jay who's driving it. It's Sami. Like, it's all of them obviously together, but Sami is the central part of it. And he has been so good at this. And the fire, the energy that Sami Zayn brought out tonight was infectious. And then after he attacked Roman Reigns, Roman actually was able to get the upper hand in a little bit in this attack. He asks the wise man to give him a chair. Roman gets the chair and eats a monstrous spear from Sami Zayn, who has Roman running. Sami then grabs a mic and says, Roman, I'm coming for you, and I'm coming for everything you have. I'm coming for the Universal Championship. At which point, Jimmy and Solo Sikoa come out and attack Sami Zayn. Jay is still nowhere to be seen. But Solo Sikoa obviously does the Samoan spike, and then Jimmy Uso does a super kick. And as Solo is setting up for the what I call the Umaga flying bum tackle in the corner, Roman Reigns says no. He stops it. He goes up to Sami in the corner and says, I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to take everything from you, just like you took my family from me, just like you embarrassed my family. And he challenged him to a match at Elimination Chamber in Montreal, Sami Zayn's hometown. It will be Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn for the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Championship. Initial reactions to this is this is the best storyline there has been in a long time. And it's undeniable. It's an all-timer. Enjoy it. Just enjoy it. I know people want to be like, oh, well, I didn't like this aspect of it, or I think it's unrealistic. Enjoy this. This is like true magic. Like, WWE has not hit on a storyline like this naturally and gotten it right to the extent that they have now. Like, this is, I know that people are like, oh, this is cinema. Or people hate using the word cinema in pro wrestling, so I won't use that. But it's beautiful. It's actually freaking beautiful if you're a fan of pro wrestling or sports entertainment, whatever you are a fan of. It's perfect. It's perfect. And I know it. Here's my thing. I know Cody's the guy that they want. I know Cody's the guy at WrestleMania. But man, Sami's the guy right now. Like, Cody's always going to be the guy, a guy who's going to be a top guy. He's always going to be that. Sami Zayn's the guy right now. You want to talk about making new stars. You want to talk about capitalizing on momentum. You want to talk about building people up when you have the ability to do so, and when they have the momentum behind them. Right now is the time to do it with Sami Zayn. Cody's already a made guy. You can make Cody champion 6 months from now, and the moment is still going to be the same because he's driven by his desire for the title. With Sami Zayn, It is like this is the perfect scenario. And again, I'm biased in that I'm a massive fan of Sami Zayn, the person and the character. And I just, it's just one of those things in wrestling, man. It feels right. It just feels right. Like, and people are gonna say, "Well, you've done like 3 years of build with Roman or whatever, and you can't do this." I'm like, man, if we were booking this from a territory standpoint, like it would be him. It would be Sammy. If we're booking this from a logic standpoint, the guy would be Sammy. If we're and this is something that nobody would have said a year ago, but yet here we are, and the most over guy, the guy who has the most heat with Roman Reigns, and the guy that you're able to build into another star is Sami Zayn. And sometimes that's what pro wrestling is. It's not exactly what you expect, and it doesn't have to be, but it's what you want to happen as a fan. And I think we all kind of need to like really like look at that perspective of it, and because I think that's something that's missing from the overall discourse about this, but it's happening. Sammy, Roman Reigns, undisputed Universal Championship at Elimination Chamber in Montreal, Sami Zayn's hometown. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released.